that on their podcast, Jason only gets 10%. They do a podcast together, and David's like, "You only get 10%."
Yeah,
I was like, that is
maybe
crazy.
It's changed. Maybe now that Jason has more, but I don't know.
It's humiliating.
Yeah.
Beyond just making less money, it's just humiliating to pay him 10%.
This is when we were going to be 50-50 on the show originally. Okay, here's weaponizing, saying stuff that's not on the
I
table.
gave you the most generous fucking
you came
deal.
Back 5 minutes later and said, actually, 45 out of 45, 55. And I was like, and you said to pay everyone. Okay, cool. I get that. Cool. But then to be like, and I'm just going to keep all the highlights for costs or whatever. Okay.
And again, like I said, I'm not
what's
there.
interesting to me is behind the scenes people begging David not to put shit in, and then he does, and like Jason being like, "Don't put in this Tana shit," and he does. You know, that seems weird. That's not really sitcom-ish, is it? That's like weird reality TV.
You have to edit that out then, because
no,
it really
I
is.
don't.
I know someone.
I'm not editing it out.
No, that's bullshit. Really? You talk about stuff all the time that's like, what about when you push me to show you how much I made on that video? You're like, you do this. You were fucking being an asshole. It's all
on the table,
It's not all on the table. You forced me. You were literally, get your phone out fucking now. Do this right now. Like, you
never told me no.
I did. I said, please don't. Please edit this out. It's on the podcast. I was like begging. There's like tears in my eyes. I'm like, please edit this out, because like I really didn't know.
Well, so that's me being an asshole, but it's all on the table.
It's not. Okay, you weaponized it. Whatever. It's not on the table.
You thought
you pushing someone to do something they're not comfortable with. That's that's worse. That's fucking way worse. Can we not? Like,
you said, just so you know, none of this was a troll. I truly thought he liked me, but he played me. He always was bitter. He was never on your... Oh, here, I won't read this. I won't read that. Yeah, it's fine.
Oh my God. Can we just stop altogether, please? This was already a point of contention. We're past it. Just stop.
Hang on.
I literally don't want to... Okay, so what do you call what you did to me when you push and push and push when I say I'm not comfortable with something? Like, hey, I'm not comfortable with your money.
You could accuse me of being an asshole.
That's not being an asshole. Like, pushing someone when they say I'm uncomfortable.
That's not weaponizing private info.
That is. That totally is. Constantly.
Nah, you're fucked
up. You're fucked up. You're the pusher and the gaslighter, and be like, oh my God, how could you say that about me? Meanwhile, this whole time being like,
I'm not
you're crazy, you're fat, you're this, you're this. Oh, we're just joking, but then you go to another level.
But don't you blame David for that? Because
that's kind of what I wanted to say too.
Because like he's the king, he's the ringleader, he's the one that sets the
like
tone.
The king.
So don't you
they
blame?
all like worship him.
Yeah.
If everybody's just trying to play around, I mean, isn't it David's fault if he's creating that environment?
Yeah.
And I feel like David kind of owes you an apology for not only allowing people to speculate and stuff, but I mean, look, he enabled a really toxic workplace situation for you that
it's not.
I mean, you deserve respect as much as anybody there.
You have to understand that this is a business, and while you're making tons of money, you also need to be responsible towards the people who are helping you make that money.
You got some death threats. I know. I saw your Instagram went private.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Trish, go off, Queen.
Fuck you, AB.
After doing my I realized.
I think it's hilarious.